Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm not going to be doing a makeup tutorial, but I am going to be talking about some products that I have been recently using that are not makeup related. So this is going to be an empties video. If you don't know what they are, ShanXO or Shannon Harris here on YouTube also does these, and a lot of other YouTubers do them as well, and I was like, okay, let's just give it a go. So yeah, I have a bunch of skincare, hair products, I have a perfume, I have just a mixture of things to talk about today. Now these are going to be a mixture of products that I like or that I don't like. I think maybe one or two of these products haven't even been finished because I just did not like them whatsoever. I won't be throwing them out, I will probably give them to someone else. But yeah, so we're just gonna get started now. So if you guys want to see the products that I have been enjoying and really not enjoying lately, then please keep watching. Okay, so I feel like I need to categorize all of these because there is like a lot going on. The first thing that I have here is from LUXE. Now this is a body shower cream, and this is the Yuzu and Cocoa shower cream. I have no idea if that was pronounced properly, but oh well, we're just gonna roll with it anyways. This was actually a really good shower cream. I honestly didn't feel like it was any different from any other shower cream that I've ever used. The main thing that drew me towards this was the fact that it says, yes, it smells like chocolate oranges, and I was like, what? I love chocolate. I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate orange, but I only focused on the fact that it said chocolate. And I was like, oh. It doesn't smell like chocolate. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It did not smell like chocolate. It had a nice scent. The thing that I really do like about it, if you can see at the bottom here, it is yellow and it like makes your skin go yellow. It's kind of cool. But I did like how this performed. I probably won't be purchasing this again considering this is $20. $20 for 250 grams. That's a bit steep to repurchase, but I'm glad I tried it. And if you have as well, definitely let me know what you thought of this. I honestly thought it was good, it was average, and I was a bit let down that it didn't smell like chocolate. Okay, so moving on to like body sprays and a perfume. I'll talk about the perfume first. It's like really dirty. If some of these are really dirty, please just ignore that. I've had these products sitting on my desk for so long because I wanted to build up a decent amount to show you guys. So the first thing I have here is a perfume from Prada. Now I got this a really long time ago. It was a gift, and honestly I really enjoyed the smell. I think there's like a smidgen left. No, it's empty. I can't even like smell it anymore. It's so empty. Okay, well, we're not going to get very far on that. Honestly, this was not a strong smelling scent whatsoever. It was really soft and quite florally. That's not usually the scent that I go for, but I really did enjoy this one. I honestly have no idea what it's actually called. All I know is that it is one by Prada. I feel like I probably would purchase this again, but at the same time, I've got like 15 perfumes behind here. So I probably don't need any more, but this is definitely a nice soft florally scent, so if that's something that you're really into, I feel like this perfume would be perfect for you. Okay, moving on to something that I did not like in the slightest. This is the Sukin Natural Deodorant. So it's meant to smell like tangerine, mandarin, and lavender oils. Honestly, this stuff stinks. I do not like it whatsoever. I wanted to buy a natural deodorant, just for, you know, the purpose of having a natural deodorant. I don't know, I just really wanted a natural deodorant. And I thought this was gonna work really well because in the summer I do sweat a lot, unfortunately. That's not something I'm ashamed about, that's life, everyone sweats. And I thought a natural deodorant might help a little bit better, but honestly this was not good in my opinion. I didn't like it. The smell is so fruity, like it is overpowering fruity, and I didn't like it at all. Not to mention, I did find out that the products in Sukin are not exactly that great for you. They're not the most natural that you can buy. Definitely do your research when it comes to natural products. Obviously, I'm not bashing the brand or anything like that. I was a bit let down when I found out it's not as natural as what we thought. So yeah, this deodorant was not my favorite. It just has like a little mister spray. Okay, moving on to skincare now. Now I've got quite a few things from skincare. Okay, one thing I hated, one that I'm about to show you, wasn't a fan of. Everything else I am in love with. So I'll talk about the first two things that I just did not like. They are both from Sukin. So the first one is the Facial Recovery Serum. Now the only reason why I'm not using this anymore is, like I just said, the ingredients in this product is probably not the greatest, but at the same time, I guess it's hard to find products that have the greatest ingredients in them or something that is good for your skin. Obviously, we're all going to be using like lots of different things that are probably not the greatest or maybe don't have the best ingredients in them. I'm sure you guys can try to understand what I'm saying here, but yeah, you know. The recovery serum, I feel like just didn't really do anything for me. I used it for about, I don't even know, maybe like 4 or 5 months straight. And I just felt like it didn't really do anything. It claims to make your skin brighter, shinier, and healthier looking. And I feel like it just did none of that. It didn't sink into my skin on all parts very well. I feel like it sunk in around like these parts here quite well, but everywhere else became kind of like sticky and tacky, and sometimes it would like ball up, and I don't know. Okay, so this is the product that I was not looking forward to talking about, purely for the fact that I don't hate many products. I don't come across a product and go, oh my God, I hate this. But unfortunately, this was one of them, and I'm not the type of person to sugarcoat things. If I hate a product, I hate a product, and I'm going to tell you about it. So this is one of those. This is by Sukin. Obviously, I just said that. This is the Oil Balancing Plus Charcoal Purifying Gel Cleanser. That is a mouthful. Damn. Okay, so I use this in hopes of clearing up my skin. Now, I have always had problems with my skin. I'm not talking like I have acne or anything like that. I used to have acne in high school, but I don't obviously have that anymore. Being on the pill has changed my skin a lot, and that was one of the main reasons why I went on it, because my skin was just so terrible. Like, I hated the way my skin looked. It was dry, it was bumpy, it was full of pimples, and oh, it was honestly just the most annoying thing in the entire world. Let's say 8 months ago, I purchased this and I was like, okay, there's really good reviews about it. I'm gonna try it out. I know it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for your skin to adjust to any new product that you'll be using. So after about 2 months, I was like, why am I getting more pimples? Why is my skin extremely dry? It doesn't matter what moisturizer I use, what is going on? And it honestly got to the point where my skin was honestly so dry, I could like flick off pieces of skin. And the only thing I could put it down to was this, because this was the only new product that I had used. I did a test and I stopped using this for about 3 weeks, and the dry flaky skin went away. My pimples were definitely calming down. And then I went back onto this just to test it, and my pimples flared up so bad to the point where they were literally filled with green pus. Like, that's a bit TMI, but that's honestly what this was doing to me, and I didn't understand why. Yes, it is completely empty because I don't know why I even continued using it, but this is hands down the worst cleanser I've ever used, and I've used around 10 different cleansers. I obviously use Dermalogica now, and Dermalogica has helped me quite a lot. I still have major struggles with my skin every day. You guys may have seen in my last video, I was talking about how bad the breakouts were on my forehead. I just wanted to quickly point out there, if you use this cleanser and it is really good for you, I am honestly so envious, because I really wanted this to work for me, but no one is the same. No one's skin is the same. So unfortunately, it did not work for me, but if it works for you, then girl, I am envious. Okay, so moving on to a face mask, and this has been my favorite face mask for at least 2.5 years now. This is by Swiss, and it is the Manuka Honey face mask. It is one that dries down, so it like changes color when it dries down, duh. It's basically like a mud clay mask basically, and it is so good. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to finish it properly because it did dry out, and this is quite a hard product to work with if it's dried out. So basically what it does is it detoxifies and it pulls everything out of your pores, and it is so good. That's probably a main reason why my skin has not been the greatest lately, because I haven't used this in so long. Anyway, so basically this is a charcoal and kaolin clay mask. I can't even pronounce that. Just ignore me. This is for combination skin, so if you have dry, oily, in the middle, anything, this is really good for any skin type. Moving on to a moisturizer. We all know this is like my favorite moisturizer of all time. This is the Simple Kind of Skin Light. No, this is the Rich Moisturizer. I know I had another couple of bottles, and when I mean couple, I had about 5. But this has been my favorite moisturizer for close to, I'm gonna say almost 5 years. I honestly go through so many of these. This moisturizer does not leave my side. I have it in my bedroom, in my beauty room, in my bathroom, in my car, and I have one at work as well. Oh my God. The best thing about this moisturizer is the fact that it sinks in like immediately. So if you're not a fan of moisturizers that take a really long time to sink in, they just sit on your skin and then they kind of like rub off on your pillow or something like that. This moisturizer doesn't do that. It sinks in immediately and it keeps your skin feeling supple and soft and smooth until the next morning. Okay, moving on to the second last thing in the skincare category. I have the Nivea Refreshing Toner. Now, once again, I've been using this product since I was about 10 years old. So I've now been using this product for about 12 years. What? And this is hands down my like favorite toner. I have the Simple toner and I do love that as well, but because I've been using this for so long, I honestly just adore this toner so much. I currently have 3 bottles of this in my bathroom. I really like to use toner, especially in the mornings. So if I am rushing to work or I have somewhere to go and I simply don't have enough time to do a full skincare routine or cleanse my face or anything like that, I will use this. So I will rinse my face with water and then I'll kind of pat that dry a little bit, and then I will go over the top with this with just like a little cotton ball, and it removes so much dirt and so much makeup that I probably wore the next day that I thought I had cleansed off. I noticed that it does dry out my pimples, which is for me a good thing because then they're gonna die and they're gonna go away a lot quicker. But it doesn't dry out the rest of my skin. It makes the skin feel really nice and soft, and it looks more awake. So when I wake up in the mornings, I literally look like Freddy Krueger. So I love how this makes my skin look in the morning. It's nice and bright. It takes away a lot of dirt, like a lot of dirt. Okay, so the last thing I have from skincare are the Biore nose pore strip thingies. Now I've been using these once again since I was probably 14 or 15, and I'm almost 23 now. So I've been using these like for a really long time. It has hair stuck to it. That's really disgusting. Ew. So these are one of my most favorite pore strips for removing blackheads. There is a fucking cockroach on my window. You make your way inside this room and I will find your firstborn. So moving on from the cockroach, so yeah, these are my favorite pore strips for removing blackheads. I find that they are the most effective. I love the ones that you can also purchase that you can put on your chin and your forehead. Not that I have blackheads there, but I do like to purchase that because I cut them to size. So if I feel like I haven't like got all spots of my nose, I can just kind of like cut those ones up, put them on my nose. Okay, so moving on to 2 makeup brush cleaning products. These are the brush cleaners from Daiso, whatever. I call it Daiso, just whatever. These are honestly the best, and I mean best brush cleaners I've ever come across. I've used the brush cleaner from MAC and these shit on the ones from MAC. I have probably gone through at least 30 odd bottles. I just love how effective and great these brush cleaners are. I can either do a really quick clean, so I'll like just dip it in, give it a scrub and then wash it off. My brush will be completely clean inside and out. Or I will let them sit in this brush cleaner for half an hour to almost overnight, and they will look the exact same. I love the scent that these have as well. They're not strong. They just smell super fresh and clean. They don't have that like chemical smell. They don't stink of flowers. They don't have this weird scent. They just smell fresh and clean, and that's something that I really, really like when it comes to a brush cleaner. Alrighty, moving on to the last two things for the video. I feel like this video is going to go for a little while, but hopefully not. So these are both hair products. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the dry shampoo I have from BESTIE'S. Now this has been my favorite. I feel like everything is my favorite. This is my favorite dry shampoo. I have another one from the brand Muck. No, that is the worst dry shampoo I've ever used in my entire life, that one. I couldn't even put a brush through my hair. I don't know what it did to my roots. I don't know what it did to me, but the one by Muck, the dry shampoo by them, was just Anyway, so this one from BESTIE'S I've been purchasing since I even found out about it, so I don't even know how old I was. Probably like 17. So the one that I get is the Floral and Flirty Blush scent, and the reason why I get this one is it's usually the first one I see. This is the one that I've always been purchasing, and it's just something that I really enjoy using. I'm not a big fan of the scent. It is quite strong, but I mean, I don't really care. It's the first one I see and I pick it up and I grab it. I really do think this is probably one of the best dry shampoos that I've ever used. Mind you, I've only used two different other ones, which was the Muck one and something else that was from the hairdressers, and I can't remember, and I just wasn't really a big fan of it. I know a lot of hairdressers are against this one. I'm not exactly too sure why. If you're a hairdresser and you are against this dry shampoo, please leave a comment down below or feel free to message me, because I really want to know why a lot of hairdressers are against this. I went to the hairdressers one time explaining that I needed a new dry shampoo and I wanted to try something different, and I told them that I used this and her face twisted. She was not happy that I used this, and you know, the co-worker as well was like, no, that's like a really terrible brand. And I was like, why? They didn't actually give me any reasons as to why, but now I'm really curious. Why do hairdressers not like this? But this is the only dry shampoo I've ever found that has actually removed the oil from my roots and has made my hair look alive. Alrighty, the last thing I have is by Muck. This is the Deep Muck Ultra Soft Leave-In Conditioner. So I purchased this honestly like 2 years ago, and it took me so long to like finish. It was ridiculous. So I purchased this just because I was going through a stage where I was like, oh my god, leave-in conditioners are amazing, and that's what I'm going to use. I obviously don't use these anymore because I use better products that have saved my hair. Obviously it doesn't look that great at the moment because I look like Yoko Ono. If you don't know who that is, you're too young. So I purchased this in the hopes that it would help my hair. Honestly, it's not a bad product whatsoever. It's still got a little bit left. The only reason why I can't use it is that the pump inside has just broken and I can't use it now. I feel like this has such a beautiful smell. I even got compliments on it. So I would like go to work and people would be like, oh damn girl, your hair smells good. Now I know that's really creepy, but I was like, thanks. The only thing I found that it didn't do was make my hair soft. It just made my hair smell really good. Well, that is all I have for you guys today on the products that I've all used up. These are all my empties and I'm so happy to throw them in the bin, except for that serum. I'm gonna pass that serum on. Don't worry, I'm not wasteful. At the end of the day, guys, if there's any products in here that I like, but you don't, that's just based on opinion and everyone is different. And once again, if there's anything in here that I didn't like, that you did like, just based on opinions and everyone is different. If I repeat myself one more time, I'm gonna throw myself in the bin. Alrighty guys, so that is the end of today's video. I really hoped you enjoyed this video. This was completely different to anything that I really ever do. If you like these videos, please give this video a big thumbs up so I know I can start saving products again and I can do another one of these videos. Also, before you leave, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and click the little notification bell down in this corner. I believe it's this corner. If I've got that wrong again, I swear. By clicking that, you guys will know every time I upload a new video, so you guys will get a little notification. Not that I'm already annoying as it is, but you know. Alrighty guys, but until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!